What's up, you guys? Thank you for clicking on this video. So, I'm in the Star Wars mood today, and plus, I haven't done a video on Star Wars in a few months now. I've just been thinking about this on and off today, and man, I'm looking at Star Wars Black Series in terms of the Clone Wars portion of the line the past, 3-4 years since they really started leaning into the prequels and the Clone Wars era stuff of Star Wars. And the amount of exclusives, and not to mention characters that are so important to the Clone Wars era of Star Wars that are store exclusives to Target, Walmart, GameStop. The amount in the past few years is just absolutely insane. And I know I'm not the first person to talk about this within the Star Wars Black Series community or here on YouTube in general. But, man, I just figured I'd throw my 2 cents in here today, and it's just absolutely ridiculous. I don't know what the Black Series team has been doing the past few years with their figures, or pretty much since the inception of Black Series. I know a lot of Black Series collectors love what they've been doing and stuff like that, but come on. Most of us, we are not feeling a lot of these choices and decisions and what they've done with certain figures, and, of course, making certain Clone Wars figures exclusives. I mean, Season 7 Ahsoka was a Walmart exclusive in 2020. All of the major ARC troopers during Clone Wars have been either Walmart or Target exclusives. Think about that for a second. That is absolutely freaking insane. Every other clone trooper that is not the basic plain white clone trooper, now correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm going off of memory here. All of the other ones that aren't the plain white clone troopers have been either Walmart, GameStop, or Target exclusives, or fan channel exclusives on Hasbro Pulse or Big Bad Toy Store or something like that. It makes no sense. Clone Wars is arguably the biggest moneymaker for Star Wars merchandise, I'd say. Now, don't quote me on that. I'm not, I don't know if that's a fact or not. I'm just guessing. To make a lot of these major characters exclusives, freaking Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker, Mace Windu from the Clone Wars cartoons, all Walmart exclusives, and I think the Mace Windu 2-pack is like a fan channel or a Target exclusive or something stupid like that. I don't freaking know. I really don't care at this point. And there's the other 2-pack that was just revealed a week ago with the Clone Lieutenant and the 332nd Trooper for Ahsoka. Both of those, that's a 2-pack, and that's a Target exclusive too, on the new Clone Trooper Body Mold 2.0. Why did that need to be a Target exclusive? I don't know. I mean, it's an Army Builder 2-pack. And don't even get me started on the Super Battle Droid 2-pack that was packed in with that C-3PO droid from Episode 2 that nobody asked for. And then, of course, not every Clone Wars and prequel era figure and main character have been exclusives the past few years. They do once in a while throw us a bone and here's Season 7 Darth Maul, who's mainline. Here's Captain Rex and Commander Cody, who's mainline, even though they make it super hard to get a Captain Rex a couple years after he's released with the reissues, canceling those for whatever goddamn reason. But I digress. Asajj Ventress, regular Mace Windu, Kit Fisto, Plo Koon, Count Dooku, General Grievous. All of those were mainline releases, sure. But then you look at the introduction of the Tartakovsky Clone Wars era from 2003. That's absolutely amazing. I love that idea of bringing that into Black Series. A lot of those figures have to be made, and in a lot of ways and aspects, I prefer the 2003 Clone Wars as opposed to the 2008 Clone Wars, in my personal opinion. And the fact that we got those is amazing, the Mace Windu, Fordo, and the General Grievous. But man, why are they Walmart exclusives? Now, I know they're really not hard to find at all for whatever reason. They were almost overproduced from the way it looks like. You could get these things on Amazon for below retail, which is a good thing. I'm not saying that they should be hard to get like all the other Clone Wars, Walmart, and Target exclusives. But still, the fact that they even made those Walmart exclusives in the first place is just baffling. You're introducing 2003 Clone Wars into the Black Series line for the first time outside of, Here's another one that I forgot from 2003 Clone Wars. The actual first introduction was the Clone Commander Obi-Wan, which, again, can you guess what he was? An exclusive. To what store? Not Walmart or Target, but a freaking drugstore, Walgreens. I still don't understand why Hasbro figures are exclusives to a drugstore, but hey, whatever. It is what it is these days. So all of the 2003 Clone Wars figures that we have gotten so far, that I can remember off the top of my memory at least, have been store exclusives. 1 to a freaking drugstore, and 3 to Walmart, who is notoriously bad at distributing exclusives. Now, oh man, I don't know which store is worse at distributing exclusives, Walmart or Target. I don't think Walgreens is all that bad, actually, because anytime a Star Wars exclusive is assigned to Walgreens, in the areas I've lived in at least, they always shelf warm or they're always readily available. Like, I don't really see too much of an issue getting Walgreens exclusives. But the Target and Walmart exclusives, it is just so freaking weird to get those figures. I don't know if it's because they're super duper A-list characters from Clone Wars, that might have something to do with it, or their distribution is just straight crap compared to Walgreens. But oh my lord, the Clone Wars 2021 exclusives of Obi-Wan, Anakin, Hawk, and Echo, those were almost impossible to find in stores. They were barely distributed from what I know. And I just don't know, man. I don't know. I'm kind of going on and on in this video and just like all over the place. But the main gist of things from what I've been thinking about today is it's just ridiculous how all these A and B list Clone Wars characters are either Walmart, Target, or Walgreens exclusives, or GameStop, or Fan Channel. I mean, the list just goes on, and it's getting worse, and it's so ridiculous. I wouldn't be surprised if the eventual redos of Revenge of the Sith, Anakin, and Obi-Wan are Walmart or Target exclusives at this point. I mean, they made the Clone Wars Anakin and Obi-Wan freaking Target exclusives 2.5 years ago, so it wouldn't surprise me if they did it again with the Revenge of the Sith figures. And I don't know if you guys can tell by the tone in my voice, but I'm speaking very passionately about this because I grew up with Clone Wars. I'm a Gen Z kid. I grew up with the prequels, Clone Wars, all that stuff in the 2000s and early 2010s. That was my Star Wars. That was my introduction to the Star Wars franchise, was Clone Wars in the prequels. And I absolutely love them and will continue to love them until the day I die, basically. So seeing Hasbro treat this era of Star Wars with the amount of weird disrespect, I don't know how else to put it, it's weird and it's a bit disrespectful too at the same time. With how they've made some of these figures, with the half-assed engineering and repaint and whatever else they've done that's been stupid over the past few years with some of these figures, and making these exclusives that are so hard to get. I mean, I can't really remember one Clone Wars era figure that Black Series has made that has been easy to get. I mean, well, now that I'm thinking about it, I do remember ones. Magna Guard is kind of easy to get right now. The 2003 Clone Wars exclusives from 2022 are kind of easy to get right now. So not every Clone Wars figure is hard to get, but probably 70 to 80% of them are hard to get right now on the aftermarket. Now, hopefully they do some more reissues and the archive line comes in clutch here. But I don't know. At this point, I really don't have much faith in the Black Series team and Hasbro in general to do the Clone Wars era of Star Wars justice, where everybody can get these figures and most of these figures actually come out really great, you know, as good as Marvel Legends or G.I. Joe Classified or Lightning Collection. But they've been going on so long with the Black Series that I don't even know if they're ever going to change or listen to the fans on these issues. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Let me know down in the comments below, what do you think about all these Clone Wars characters, A-listers at that, being Walmart, Target, or fan channel exclusives, whatever. All my social medias are linked down below: Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. My email is also down below if y'all want to message me about business inquiries, or if you want to message me about whatever, or if you want to hit me up about commissioning a diorama from me, because I make dioramas for people for their stop motions photography or just regular display shelves in their homes. You could either hit me up on any of my social medias or just email me and we can work out a deal. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching this video. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye!